changes.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome into the channel, and we have started month number 7 of 2020. God, it can't really go any faster, huh? Or slower. Okay, so I want to talk about the first 6 months of the year. I want to talk about how much money everyone has earned and how you can make the next 6 months even better than the first 6 months. And this is a strategy I've used probably every year for the last 5 or 6 years. I always make sure my accounting is fully up to date through June 30th of 2020 or June 30th of 2019. And I want to see how much money I've made in the first 6 months. And then I try to make it like a mission of mine to beat that goal for the second 6 months of the year. That way I know pretty much if I at least match it where I'm going to be at the end of the year, also for quarterly tax purposes. But then I try to beat it so I can do an even better end of the year. So I want to show you guys a little bit of what I have made for the first 6 months from all my different streams of income, at least most of them. There's 1 or 2 that are on here. And I'll put them up here in the corner so you guys can see the actual screenshots, full transparency, just to show you guys an idea of how the first half of the year went. All things considered, C19, everything. It wasn't a bad start to the year. So let's check it out. Okay, so I'm gonna run down these one at a time by streams of income. What I want you guys to do is comment down below if you feel comfortable. Tell me and tell everyone else, how much money did you make on each platform? Your sales and your profits, if you know, tell us which platform it was, or if you have multiple platforms, do it down in the comment section below. Let's see how everybody's doing. It also might give you some accountability to have it out there in public to beat your sales for the first 6 months for the next 6 months. Okay, so we're gonna do YouTube first because everyone always curious, how much money do you make off of YouTube? I'll do the reselling second. I broke this into social media income and reselling income. So let's just go over the social media income first. You guys are always so curious about it. I'll tell you guys, it is almost all profit. Remember, there's no cost of goods or shipping or fees for me to sit here, record a video and upload it for you, or for my affiliates, or for anything else. And if you're interested in learning about any of this, not just the YouTube, but affiliate sales, marketing, eBay's partner network, Amazon associates, these are all free things you can join to make additional income over the course of the year that have a 100% profit margin, because you don't have to buy any merchandise, you don't have to hold it, you don't have to ship it, you don't have to do anything to it, but just link it and sell it. So let's start there. YouTube, for me, averages anywhere from the low 2000s on up to the low 3s, almost to 4,000 some months. So for the first set of the year, and I'll put a link up here to show you somewhere the deposits, YouTube for the first 6 months is over $16,000. So you can do the math, it's like 2,700 approaching 3,000. 3,000 would have been 18 grand, so a little short of that. Hopefully I'm gonna do much more than that. In the second half, we always do well during Christmas because of advertisers. Who knows this year? Also, even though people were home all year long for the beginning half of the year and stuck, they didn't watch a lot of YouTube. YouTube actually reported that their views were down. People were doing things like hanging out with the family. They were, going out for runs. They were doing things that they otherwise, cleaning up on the house, spring cleaning. They weren't really watching a lot of YouTube, surprisingly. I thought they would. So $16,200, you guys can see it. I'll keep a running total in one corner and I'll post other stuff in the other corner. Okay, Amazon affiliates. What is Amazon affiliates? Also called Amazon associates. $2,900 for the first 6 months. You're talking about like $500, a little less than $500 a month. That is where I show you guys, and you'll see on the link down below, if you need a piece of equipment, like somebody may ask me, hey, I'm starting a YouTube channel, Casey, what microphone do you use? Well, I use a Blue Yeti Blackout Edition with this pop filter. This stops weird noises from coming through. And I need a link to that, Casey. So here's a link through Amazon. You can sign up for the Amazon Associate. It takes a day or 2 to get approved, I think. And then all you do is you provide somebody the link and you get paid. So this microphone might be $125 or $150. I don't even know anymore. That's what I paid for it. And if somebody buys this off one of my links, I'll get paid $2 or $3 just for referring them to Amazon. And so I do that in all of my videos and my social media posts. Those of you familiar with me, you know that. If you're new here, you may not, but you can check down below. This doesn't hurt you guys as a shopper at all. It doesn't matter whether you click it from my link or Amazon. The price is the same. The only difference is if you use one of my links and you buy this, I will get a commission. So it really does support the channel. It supports your favorite YouTubers, and it helps people that create free content for you to watch on YouTube do what they do. Also, if you click on this microphone and you end up not buying the microphone, but you buy something else, maybe an iPad, or maybe you decided to buy a webcam, or maybe you decided to buy a different microphone. It doesn't matter what you buy, as long as you use the link to get Amazon and you buy and purchase and check out with that item while you're still signed into that session. I think it's good till 24 hours. So you could sign in, go eat dinner, come back, and then say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase something. We get credit for that. So it's really helpful for us. So definitely consider that the next time you're going to buy anything off eBay or Amazon. Just visit your favorite YouTuber's page, go down to their description box, click their link, even if it's not an item you want, then go search for once you're on the page, search for the item that you want, and then they'll get credit for you traveling to the website through that link. So $2,900 right there. eBay Partner Network is exactly the same as Amazon Associates. You provide a link, people travel to eBay, you get paid through eBay. eBay's percentages are slightly less than Amazon's. Now, it used to be a lot more, but Amazon Associates cut the percentage that they pay you. It can be anywhere from 1 or 2% up to 4 or 5%. There's some that are higher. So just assume that if you sell a $100 item, you're probably gonna only make a few bucks off of it. So if you're selling a $20 item, you're probably making $1 or less. So just keep that in mind. Because everybody's like, oh my God, I buy a microphone from him and he makes like 50 bucks. No, we make like a few dollars on items. If you were to buy like a $1,200 iPad, yeah, then we might make like $100 off of you. So definitely cool. If you're gonna buy something expensive, I would really appreciate that. All right, so the eBay Partner Network one, $1,500. That one, anywhere from $200 to $300 a month, give or take. Okay, outside affiliate sales. So this is everything else affiliate. So anytime that I sell something for somebody else that I linked theirs, it's like an advertising fee. So I'll give you guys 2 examples, and I can't talk specifically about them because I have agreements and contracts in place. But it is part of federal law that when you are selling or linking something and being paid, that you have to disclose. So that's why you'll see us put those messages, Amazon affiliate link, eBay Partner Network link. So 2 of the affiliates that I work with, and you guys know this pretty well, Mark 2 from 2 Financial, he is Not Your Dad's CPA. He sells and offers a Reseller's Tax Academy. It's basically a reseller tax course that you can take and learn about taxes and accounting and getting yourself set up. He's a licensed CPA. He's a fantastic guy, super humble, down to earth, awesome course. I have seen it, and a lot of people have reviews on it. So I help Mark out. We do videos once in a while. I offer it to my audience because it's something I can't offer. I have a very basic set of bookkeeping and accounting videos that is part of my 2020 training program, but Mark, actually being licensed, can do more for you than I can. And so that's kind of a step up. Since I can't offer that service, I'm happy to link Mark's course in order to give you guys the opportunity, because I need to provide you with something that is valuable, and that is very valuable to a lot of people. And if you have your own accountant or local CPA, you may not need that, but a lot of you don't. And so that's something that I have offered. And in exchange, of course, if Mark's making money off of it, he's going to pay me commissions off of it. And so that's just what makes sense, because Mark has a course and he's a CPA, but he doesn't have necessarily the audience that I have. Mark has a pretty big audience. There's no doubt about it. He's very well known, word of mouth. But because I'm able to offer it out to all of you guys, he reaches a greater audience, and in return, he's able to pay me. Also, List Perfectly, another one. I am a paid affiliate for List Perfectly. It's by law, I have to disclose that. If you guys sign up for List Perfectly through my code, you get a 30% discount for your first month, which is a great deal for you, and I get a credit for helping sign you up. And so that's linked below as well. It's a cross-posting tool. You guys have probably seen my videos about it. And so those are all different things. I've done work with Wade from Wade's Ventures. I've done work with all kinds of people where they offer products and services, Steve Braken. And so every month, anybody that uses any of my links to purchase any of those things, I get little credits. And there's always a tracking system and a back end. And so every month I can, reach out to Mark or to List Perfectly. And usually I don't even have to reach out. They just shoot the payment over, and it's just in my PayPal or my bank account, and I'm done. That amounted to $5,400 for the beginning of the year. So there you go. Almost $1,000 a month. Like what, $900 a month. Okay, we'll put that right there on the side. Okay. Now let's go to ebooks and trainings. And so this is what I offer you guys, the 2020 package below. I do some one-on-one coaching calls. People always ask me if they can sit with me and do calls. This is something I offer. And so I do make a solid amount of income from it. And for the beginning half of this year, I use Sendow, which you may know when you purchase something from me that Sendow sends it to you automatically. $17,000 right there. Last year was actually better. The first half of the year, I did $25,000 or $30,000, somewhere in that neighborhood. I have to look again on books and training, it was averaging about $4,000 a month. Now it's down to about $3,000 a month, 17,000 over 6, a little less. So I'm definitely going to pick that up at the end of the year because I have some amazing products for you guys, some things to help you. And I don't charge $300, $400, $500. If you're paying for a licensed CPA like Mark and you're paying $200 or $300 or $400, that's something I can definitely wrap my head around. There are some things that I see out there, where I'm offering, look, knowledge is free. You can basically go to YouTube and learn to be a brain surgeon almost. Please don't do that. But, I get a lot of people get upset. Oh, you sell courses, you do this, you make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month off of free information. And essentially, a lot of it is free. Some of it is not. Trust me, some of it is only through learning experiences and things you're not going to find on Google or YouTube. But I have put all of that together in one place for everyone to learn. eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, accounting, offer all of these services and these links. And you don't have to spend hours and hours across the internet and YouTube, or days and weeks or years like I did learning this stuff. It's just all put together in one place for like $20.20. Yeah, I offer upgraded and higher price stuff, but for the basic, thing that is actually not basic, it's $20.20. And so a lot of people take advantage of that and learn a lot through that. And so $20.20, even selling 1 or 2 a day, you're talking about $1,000 a month, just 1 or 2 a day. So if you can create a product or a service that people like, if you're a health teacher, a nutritionist, or a workout person, or a guru, you can absolutely create something that people will be interested in, and then just work on getting it out to your audience. Okay, so 17,000 right there. Okay, now, if we total all of that up, remember, that's all profit, right? So we have YouTube at 16.2 and ebooks and training at 17. That's 33,000. We add our outside, which is 5,400. That puts us at 38.7. And then we add the 4,400. We're right around $43,000 in sales and profits for the first half of 2020 on my social media side. 43,000 in sales, 43,000 in profit. The only expenses I have towards that is I upkeep an email list that a lot of you are on. That costs like $160 a month because I have so many emails. I have a website, I have advertising costs, different stuff, but it's a few $100s a month. It's really not all that much. $43,000 for 6 months. So that's $7,000 a month in income that I make off of social media profit, $7,000. Okay, now if we move over to the reselling side, so we'll start off with the eBay sales and profits for the first 6 months, right around $41,000 with a 50% margin. So I just called it 20,000, somewhere over there. $20,000 in profit on the eBay side. So you're talking about, at $3,000 is 18. So, $3,300 over the course of 6 months, profit per month. And that's on both stores, $3,300 a month. I mean, that's an income for most people. When you're talking about making, just off of those 2 stores, $40,000 income a year, not including anything else, $40,000 is a lot of money to a lot of people over a year as profit, mind you. That's on $82,000 in sales. Okay, Amazon, $28,000 and $12,000. So $28,000 profit at 50% margin would be 14. Slightly less than that, it's about 42%. So put it at $12,000 in profit. The Shopify store has done $49,000. Now, the reason the eBay and Amazon seem a little lower than what you would expect, we really focused on Shopify this year for the first 6 months, and it was successful. We were able to do over $8,000 a month in average through our Shopify store. Really, really awesome, but we only work at about 25 to 30%. So that $49,000 is only equal to $14,000 in profit. Just keep that in mind. Shopify is me flipping wholesale, buying your stuff in bulk and reselling it. I'm not buying something for $2 and selling it for $20. I'm buying it for $100 and selling it for $125 or $150. It's not a lot of profit, but it looks like big sales numbers. Still $14,000 over the course of 6 months is still, what are we looking at? 2,000 is 12, so like $2,200, $2,400. Pretty good, right? All this stuff adds up. This is why we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 streams of income here. This is what it takes, guys. Okay, the next one is direct sales. So what are direct sales? This is when I put stuff out in the emails to you guys where I'm like, hey guys, I have a box of 100 shirts. Looking to get $2.50 a piece for them. They're resellable. They're 15 to 20 bucks. 100 shirts in a box. It's $250. Somebody buys it. I'm probably into it for about 175 or 150. And I flip it and make 50 bucks or 75 bucks. Boxes of ties, I put out 4 boxes of 100 ties each. I was able to make like 50 bucks a tie. I made $200. I sold all 4 of those boxes in one day. The remote controls that we put out, some of those were through Shopify and some of those were direct sales where you guys were able to buy all of that. So the direct sales, we were able to do $35,000 in 6 months. So easy math there. It's right around a little less than $6,000 a month. And we made right at 50% margin on those, $17,000 in sales. So if we total up the eBay, which was 41,000, Amazon, which was 28, so that's 69, and these are all running down the side. The Shopify store at 49 puts us at 117. The direct sales at 35 puts us at about 152-ish, 153, give or take. The reselling total sales, 153,000 with a profit of $63,000. There it is again. And when we grand total all this up, the reselling, $153,000 at $63,000 in profit is right around 40-ish%, maybe a little higher than 40%. Social media, 43,000 at a 43,000 profit, 100% profit margins for a grand total of 196 in sales and 106 in profits. And hopefully I put some screenshots up there. Hopefully there's some numbers running down the screen. You guys will see all of this. If there's any questions, comments, concerns, I can't do the math, but let me see if I can bring up my calculator here on my iPad. So that's 196 over 6 months is 32,666 a month in sales. And then the 106 should be about 18,000, I think, in profits. 17,666 a month in profits. So there you go, 32,000 in sales, 17 and change in profits per month. Questions, comments, concerns? If you want to learn how to do and add on at least one of these streams of income or even 2 of these streams, imagine just adding 1 or 2 of these on and adding $500 or $1,000 a month with not all that much work. It's available. It's in the 2020 videos. You can sign up. You can buy it, $20.20 for the whole year, and learn everything that I've just taught you all in that package wrapped up in one. It covers all of it, guys. It covers all of it. So that's my income for the first 6 months. Goal for the second 6 months. What are my goals? Almost 200 in sales, 200,000 in sales for the first half of the year. I'd like to do 300,000 in the second half. I don't know how realistic it is. 106,000 in profit for the first half of the year. If I did another 110, that would put me at 216. I would love to get to 250 to 300,000 clean and clear profit. That's going to require me doing 150 to 170,000 plus this coming months, which would be, let's just say 170,000 over 6 months in profit. I would have to make $28,000 a month in profit. Big hefty goal, almost 30 grand a month in profit. It's gonna be tough, but we'll see where we end up. I know I'll get to 212, 215, 220. Anything over 250 will make me happy. So there we go. Put your goals down below. I can't wait to read them in the comment section, everybody. If you have any other concerns or questions, the comments are also yours. As always, here it is. They're hopefully all in the corner. Thank you for watching. As always, have a wonderful, crazy weekend. Make some money, and I'll talk to you guys